precious wife. Her name was Mary Ellen. She had tried every measure. She had tried being tough with me. She had tried being nice. And then she said, on a Friday, February the 11th, 1972, she says, we're going to AA tonight. And I was at the point that I knew she meant it, and I needed to, and I knew I needed it. I wanted to get different. I was tired of the way I was being. She came with me to at least 90% of all the meetings, and I'm happy to say that a lot of people loved her. I think they did more than they loved me. We had no place to meet, but we would just get together at different places. And I said, well, let's just get started. If we don't put something on the ground, we're not going to have a place to take clients. I've tried to be a part of it in some way ever since. Harold and I have known each other for a long time, even before Colony, and he's been a blessing.
Well, my name's Harold Pearson. I'm in long-term recovery. My sobriety date is February 21st, 1981, and that's the day my brother dropped me off out here at Samaritan Colony one Saturday morning. What happened here was I developed a relationship with God that is continuing to be developed up until today. I've been at the colony long enough to have seen guys come through here, and I've seen those guys get married. I've seen them have families. I've seen their families grow up. I've seen their kids, go to college. Just to be able to witness all that and stand up here on Sunday morning. I found my life here. I found out who I was here. I lost a son, my oldest son, due to addiction. We had the golf tournament, Chris Pearson Memorial Golf Tournament in his memory, so he's still part of Samaritan Colony in so many ways. I hope it continues as it is today, and I wanted someone that I knew would keep a 12-step program, would not get away from basics. And I feel the man now, Mark, certainly is going to continue that path.
I was 44 when I came here, and I had been very successful in business. Had a beautiful wife, 2 boys, and I was just about to lose it all. All my behaviors had ruined my relationships in life. So what I'm telling you is, I came here for my wife and my 2 boys. It was such a revelation for me while I was here that I had been living incorrectly. I come from a long line of addiction. The good news is I actually was exposed to a solution, and I have an opportunity to break the chain of addiction in my family. I was leading them down a path of death, teaching them what not to chase, and now I can possibly lead them down the path of life. If my son calls me and he needs something, he knows I'm coming. And that's what I always wanted to be. And now I get to be that. We have a lot of people that volunteer their time here. They come here and share their stories. They do classes with the guys. They do groups in the evenings. And these guys get to see people that have recovered and people that they want to be like. So what we really need is for the community to continue to wrap its arms around Samaritan Colony and help us to carry a message that's spiritual in nature to these people so they can live their best life.
As far as the clients that have came through here, I think the number probably now is over 5,500.
We know the path. We've been doing this for 50 years.
It's come from a few dollars to quite a sizable operation. I've enjoyed being a part of it. I think this is what I was supposed to do.
You become part of Samaritan Colony, and Samaritan Colony becomes part of you.
We have a member on our staff here, very special guy. He come from a detox center, and he made a comment to me one day, which speaks volumes. He said, I used to really hate to come into work and find out a woman checked into detox because I know she needs help and there's nowhere to send her.
I think we knew for a long time that we needed a women's center.
Now that it's underway, I have no doubt about it being successful.
That's the Women's Center. It's solving a huge problem for our community.